So yeah, so VDM. Okay, so VDM especially for like uh, annotations, we have additional annotations. So without those annotations, like same data, it is going to populate. There is no impact. Okay. So while we are adding VDM annotations, okay, especially VDM purpose views, like we are going to like connect from the CDS views to Fury apps. Okay. So in such a cases or BW purpose. Okay. Such a purpose we are when we are required. In that case, we are going for VDM annotations. Okay, additionally, so we have a different type of data. Okay, so like
Sudhir,
master
what is
data,
VDM?
virtual data modeling part. So yeah.
Okay. Is it a software or anything else like I'm not?
Nothing. It is just like a additional one. How we have a like a semantic for system fields and all. How we use it, semantic annotations, calculation purpose. So how we have a aggregation annotations. Okay, so such a purpose. Similar way we have a VDM.
Okay.
Okay, so. In this video, like especially we have a two types of things like master data and transaction data. For master data, if it is a master data, like especially like a material master or text tables. Okay, so those are all come under this master data. Okay, if you are using in our CDS view text data like a product material description data, for suppose such a cases we can add additionally like a annotation with the VDM view type is basic and category is we give the text. Okay, so if it is a general master data like a customer, vendor, okay, material, okay, other than text, okay, if it is a master data, in that case VDM like view type will give the basic and category is the dimensions. Okay, so multiple master data. Okay, so in that case we can give the dimensions. So when it is come to the transaction data, okay, so like a, purchase order, sales order, like that. If you have, if you are using creating a transaction data purpose, that CDS view, then VDM view type we give the consumption. Okay, so and we are enable that query with the true. So okay, so like that, if it is a very basic level, like multiple fact tables, like multiple master data, we are going to connect to one table. In that case, we call those are all like a fact tables. Okay, very initially we notice. So in such a cases, we give the VDM type is basic, and we give the category as a fact table. Okay, FSCT we give it. If it is a transaction data, okay, so and connecting with the multiple transaction data, in such a cases we give the composite. Okay, view type is a composite and category is cube. Okay, so this is the things. Additionally, like we are going to provide the annotations for VDM especially. Okay, so come to the system. Okay, so how we can implement this? Okay, in system level, so we can create one VDM view, then we can apply those annotations. Okay, so let me open CDS view, data definition. Okay, so CDS. Okay, so yeah, but suppose I will take this one. I think yesterday we created. Okay, anyway, let it be. Okay, so if it is a basic level, okay, I'm just going again to the PPT. There is a naming conventions, means there is no restriction. Exactly, you have to follow the same, but generally global level, we have a naming convention. If it is a basic views, okay, then we'll give the I either starting with ending or middle, we can give the I. Okay, so I is like a interface for basic view, especially like these are the interface views. Okay, for basic view and composite. When it is a consumptions level, so then we can use the C. Okay, so like that, CO we can give it. Okay, then so this is the naming for standards we have. Okay, for VDM level. Okay, so but suppose I'm text relevant I'm doing. Okay, I'm creating one CDS view for text purpose. So I'm just using the I. Okay, so I just give the VDM underscore I underscore text. Okay, so I'll just give the so material description, but suppose product description. Okay, so in such a cases, we can product test something and then just go for the next. Okay, it is already existed. I think yesterday we just created. Okay, I just make it one. Use the tr next and finish. Okay, so as usual, like we can provide the SQL name and just give the Z VDM underscore CDS underscore text something. Okay, and data source like a table we can give it snwd underscore text table. Okay, so this is basic view. Okay, so I'm just adding the annotation. Okay, sorry, medium dot view type. Okay, so v type it is a basic one. Uh, Basic. Okay, and view category we have to specify. Okay, this is the text relevant. Then we can add that another annotation as well. Okay, so VDM dot category object modeling. Okay, sorry, this is object model dot data category. Okay, so this is the text relevant. Then we can use the text. Okay, so this is the two annotations we need to specify additionally, like based on uses. Okay, now I given the product text based table at here, and now let's give the key. Dot key is the okay. So as dot key. Okay, so we have a parent key. Then we can use the parent key. Then we have a language. Okay, so language. Okay, then we can use the text, product text. Okay, so whatever we require, so all those things we can use it here. For suppose product key, language, and text. Product, this is product text. Okay, so alias name I'm just given, and yeah, what happens at here? Already created DDL for this. Okay, let me give the one. Okay, then save, check, and activate.
How that view will matter? Like SQL view name will why it is asking for a unique name?
Uh, this is actually previous yesterday I think we created. So given the same name SQL name today also. So that the reason it came that error. Let me open. So this is the one question I created. So SQL name also I given the same at here. Okay, so because of that it came.
Okay, again also will give same name, then how it will make a difference? Like why it is showing error?
Uh,
Because SQL view name is only for we are giving for the there is no purpose, right?
no,
There is no
on a
uses as well.
modeling level, it is going to generate this view, no? So again, you are trying it here with the different CDS view with the same
Mhm.
SQL name. Then already it is there. Then it is not allowed, right? So
Okay.
same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So now we can execute. Means output wise, it is nothing. Same thing only. Okay. But the thing is like especially like how we can use those annotations. So that is the major part at here. Okay.
Okay.
And now come to next view. So this is a basic view. Okay. So let's see the next view as in dimensions. Okay. So
What is the usage of this like VDM? Like
to connect the
how it
Fury,
is
to utilize the CDS view in Fury level or
like
BW.
normally okay, whatever views you have created till now, that cannot be directly used for the Fury related, but this can be used because this is we have declared as VDM, right?
Yeah, correct. So if you want to use OData, then OData publish. So that annotation we have to use it. If we want to use
Okay.
Furies, then we have to use these around like a VDM and all. So like that we have a specific. Even calculations
Okay.
we are done, like aggregation something we are done, right? So actually there we need to give the some whenever we are do this type of aggregations and all. Better we have a aggregation like a let me give this semantic aggregation relevant annotations. So that is the one which is recommended. Okay, semantic aggregations. Okay, calculations. Semantic especially for system fields. Aggregations we have aggregations and calculations. What is that? Yeah. So this is aggregation, and we have to give the calculation line that we have. Okay, so those annotations and all we have to specify. Then it is the correct way. Okay, so we have to make it true. Okay, so these are all. Okay, not only this, we have a calculation. I think I will give maybe next
Okay,
level.
if you will declare this annotation,
Mhm.
then it can be used in Fury app, right?
Yeah, correct.
Be linked to the Fury app.
Correct, correct.
Okay. So here no VDM is required.
Uh, sorry, sorry. No,
Here VDM annotation is not required.
no, this is a normal one. This series is a normal one. It is not for Fury purpose. Okay, just I'm giving like what are the annotations we have. In case if you are using any calculation relevant and all, then we can go with this default aggregations and all. Okay, so these
Okay.
annotations we
So
have to specify
what is
that.
the
Yeah,
what is the
without.
purpose of this annotation?
Yeah, if you are not specify also calculation will happens. Okay, there is no problem at all. So if you are specified the annotations, then it is like any other issues like it is going to avoid it. Okay, so to provide more effective purpose, like aggregations and all, it is going to happen proper way. So for such a
Okay,
purpose we use it.
but for this at the rate aggregation dot default true, if we will declare this, then it won't make it as like perfect for the Fury app, right?
Uh,
Like after declaring at the rate aggregation dot default
uh,
colon true, whether
okay.
it will be make it as we can use it in FuriaF or we cannot use.
We can use. There is no problem. We can use.
This view also can be used in FuriaF.
This means if you are not specified with the VDM, then it is no. Directly we can't use it.
Okay,
Okay,
at any
so
cost, whatever is VDM is the mandatory thing to
uh,
you
to
to use
to
the view in the
utilize in Fury.
FuriaF.
Correct.
Okay, that is my point. Yeah, got
Okay,
it.
okay. Okay, so fine. Like this, we have a couple of. Okay, so let me go. Other annotations, default. So default aggregation. So in this case, you can do the sum. Okay, then okay. So instead of this previous one, so better I will use this. Okay, so wherever you are doing the summation. Okay, so without doing the summation, it is
What
going
is
to
the
do the
difference between the first? Okay. What is the difference between the first annotation and the corrected annotation?
first annotation. I just make it enable true. Okay, but here I'm going to specify the exact sum. Okay, so like what type of
Okay.
aggregation I'm doing, so that I'm specified it here.
Okay.
Okay, so if it is a currency relevant, then semantic currency dot amount. Okay, so currency. So like we just make it a true. Okay, then or if you want any specific uh, currencies, then we can specify it. Okay, so if you make it true, whatever currency it is coming, so that is going to populate. Okay. So these are the annotations, especially for currency relevant or aggregation relevant, we have to specify and utilize it. Okay, then it is good. So okay, so let me do one more. Better I will take it this. Okay, so one currency field code. Okay, then I will make it. This is currency code, and one more currency I will take it. Okay, so let me do one thing. Semantic. Okay, first I'm enabling this annotation with the true, and then I will make it, uh, and I will use this one. And I just especially I'm recognizing, especially for amount relevant fields with this field. Okay, how we have a quantity and units, we'll give it as a reference in the view tables level. Okay, so if it is a currency, that currency key we specified in our tables level, right? If it is a quantity, then units we specified. Similar way, so whenever you are using the currency relevant one, okay, then that relevant amount, okay, so field like a currency code we will give it. Okay, so like this we have to provide the annotations for especially for amount, okay, quantity, those relevant. Into it. Miss output wise, miss you will not get anything like any difference. But this is the best way. to utilize those annotations, to provide those annotations and all is the best one. Okay, so let me go to our daily session. Yeah, so we just done for basic VDM. Now I'm just going for the dimensions. So CDS, and this is for dimensions, right? So we can take it as team. Okay, going to next, capture under the TR, finish. Okay, so as usual, we can give the VDM, CDS, dimensions. Okay, so here we can give the annotation for like a object modeling dot category data category. So this is like a dimensions, then we can specify the dimension. Previous we specified with the text. So because it's the text base, so text-based data I'm fetching, then I use the text. So now I want to use the master data. Okay, then I'm just use the dimensions. Okay, then I want one more annotations, like VDM. Okay, view type, and it is a basic. Okay, then we can provide the table like whatever master data you want to extract. So that master tables we can specify it. So PD is the middle master, right? Product data. So I'm just using the key as a node key as usual. Node key, parent key, product ID. Okay, so weight, type, categories. Okay, so whatever we want. Okay, so all those things we can use it at here. Okay, so I'm just save, check, and activate, execute. Okay, so previous how we use it, like a same view only, like we use it for some other cases, like very initially product master data. Okay, but then nothing difference, but we added additionally these annotations. Okay, so especially for master data, we use the dimension and it is a basic and dimensions. If it is a text related, then VDM type is like view type is basic and category is a text. Okay, so now we can go for the transaction data. Like we have a cube. Okay, we can create one more CDS view. Clear, right? CDS
Yeah.
VDM. Okay, so cube. So I would like to use compose set. So in that case, we can use C underscore like this. Okay, so we can use these naming conventions as well. It's not a mandatory, but just SAP is recommended to follow that naming conventions. Okay, so as usual, we can go for the VDM, CDS, yes, cube. Okay, we can add the annotations, object model dot data category. So this is like a cube, right? So transaction data and all when you are fetching, then we can use the cube. and VDM dot oops. Okay, view type. It is a composite. Okay, I want dash symbol. Okay, so this is composite. Okay, and we can use like a transaction data SNWD underscore S4 underscore item. Okay, so this is item data. So association with the we can create within the association header data. Okay, so SNWD underscore S4 header data as a header. Okay, so like that we can join. Okay, on projections on parent key. Okay, so header dot node key. Okay, so like this, like whatever joins you wanted, those are all you can make it join. And here, like a header. Okay, so sales ID is my key field and rest parent key, whatever required, those are all we can make it. Yeah, audit ID, node ID. Okay, currency, currency. Header level we have and item level. Okay, so we can specify. So I'm just specifying it here, like within the annotation, semantic, or else we can use semantic. Okay, currency code. Then, okay, so then I will use this is item level. Then just use as a currency code as alias name, just give me. Okay, currency code and semantic. Okay, so amount. So whatever I give the field name, okay, so that I can provide it here. Okay, so any aggregations you want to do, then default aggregations. Okay, so what type of aggregation you want to do, like sum. Okay, then we can specify the sum and like field gross amount. Yes, gross amount. Okay, so now I want to. Okay, so header level currency. Okay, so again one more currency. You want to take header level and item level separately, then we can use it two times currencies. then header, and then currency. Okay, so this is for like header level, and previous this is item level. Okay, so let's save, check, and activate, then execute. Okay, so then I got the like data. Okay, for I sales order, product key UID, net note UID, currency, gross amount, and currencies. Okay, so mostly both cases same currencies. Some cases like very rare cases like based on items in different location, different places, then different currencies will get it. Okay, but suppose like engine oil and tanker it is moving. Okay, from one country to Saudi to India, for suppose. Okay, then like a tanker, it is like a engine oils. It is reaching to India. Tanker, it is going to other location. Okay. Then what happened? Main order is with the Arab country. For suppose if it is coming from Arabs, like dinars and all something. Then when it is sending for the India for especially item level, means there is a two line items. One is for tanker, another line item with the tins. Okay, so tins is the different currencies. Okay, so like that item level different currencies. Some scenarios are there. Okay, in such a cases we can get use the same. Okay, this is header currency and this is the item level currency. But max to max 90%. Okay, 95% I can say. It should be the same currencies. Very rare cases that type of scenario you will get it. Okay, so now we have a one more view, fact table, fact. Okay, so let me go to create. This is be serious underscore VDM underscore C fact. Okay, so this is also like a um, so composite only, but okay. Previous it is a cube and this is the fact. Difference is data, like what type of data we are joining. Okay, so based on that we like fact tables and cube tables. Okay, dimensions means master data, multiple master data you are joining. Okay, fact is like a transaction data. Okay, cube also transaction data. Okay, if it is more transaction data, then we can use the like master data and transaction data. Okay, like combination of multiple. Okay, different tables data. Then we can use the cube. Okay, fact is like all transaction data, especially. Okay, in such a cases we can go for the fact. Okay, so here I'm just give the sorry SQL name ZVDM CDS and fact. Okay, so as usual, here also we can use those two annotations: object cat model data category with the fact. Category is the fact. Okay, then we have a video with a view type. It is a compass. Okay, and now we can give the tables name as usual SNWD underscore sales underscore item and header. Okay, so sorry, alias name is item. Okay, so joining with the association, and we can use the association with the cardinality one record from header table. So SWD underscore S4. Okay, on what basis we are joining? So that we have to specify projection. Yep, parent key is equal to header dot key. Okay, so then we can add the fields, whatever fields we required. Those are all. Okay, so dot key, parent key.